Good morning. Coffee with Karen. Pretty funny mug. I thought I would use one that was in my sister's cabinet on my last day here in Wyoming. Pretty cute, huh? How's it going today? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I don't even know if I should even publish this today. How many people are actually going to watch this? I don't know because you're going to hear things in the house today because the kids are over already. It's 9:18 a.m. when I'm recording this. I got up a little late. But I woke up with this topic in my head and I'm like, okay, I got to talk about that. So happy Thanksgiving again to everybody in the States. And I'm so grateful for you just to be able to process all the stuff that I'm feeling with you guys and then all the comments and everybody, like the dialogue. It's not commenting, it's dialoguing. It has been so fantastic. So super excited. I got on Blue Sky. So if you're on Blue Sky and you want to hang out, I haven't posted anything yet because I'm waiting. It's an email issue. So come on over there. I think like 60 people have already gone over there. And we're going to be posting our pictures of Bedhead. I already had one post and it was amazing. So I think what I decided because of the whole Bedhead thing, it's just really a place to be ourselves is really what it's about. It's like showing up with Bedhead is because you're allowed to be yourself. You know what I mean? There's not very many places when you go out that you can be 100% yourself. I mean, and you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like kindly yourself. Just, like old natural, you know what I mean? Oh gosh, this didn't sound right either. Okay, I'm gonna trust that everyone knows what I'm talking about here. I don't have to do all the nuances of what that means. Oh my gosh, should I even keep recording this? Oh, breath, Karen, breath. Okay, so anyways, you know what I mean. It's just a place to be ourselves with our bedheads. Not au naturel, please don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, anyways. Wow. That was something else. Okay, I'm going to keep this because then you can see what happens, my thought process sometimes. So I wanted to talk about what the hell, Dr. Phil. I mean, seriously. I woke up thinking about this morning because we were talking about our grandmother who passed, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, 16, 20 years ago. Which, wow, I can't believe that's been a long time. And when she used to live with my mom and my stepdad, who's really like my dad, when she used to live with them, the sisters and my brother, my sister-in-law, would give them reprieve. And so, she would come up to our house for like a week. She'd go to my sister's house for a week, my other sister's house for a week. So she would, I have more than one sister, by the way. It's just one sister that's helping with this. And she would come up and her afternoon routine was to watch Dr. Phil. And I really trusted him. He seemed like he knew what he was talking about, But then he goes and endorses 45. I was telling my sister about this topic today because she's like, well, make sure he did endorse. So I looked it up. I mean, it's on Google, but, and it basically says that this is ridiculous. If this article is true, again, I don't know. It's hard to know what's true and what isn't. So we're going to take it with some of it with a grain of salt. So it says Dr. Phil endorsed 45 in act of rebellion after claiming he was snubbed by Kamala Harris. Says he will never tell who he voted for. Okay, so we don't know who he voted for. I don't give a crap who he voted for. He stood up right here. So it doesn't matter what the article says. Look at him. There he is in front of the sign. So I don't think that, I actually remember seeing it, which is why I woke up this morning. So give me a break. So, because he was snubbed. Oh, poor Dr. Phil. I'm sorry you were snubbed. I mean, come on, grow up, grow up, give me a break. It's ridiculous, right? He was snubbed. If that's the truth, I don't know if that's the truth, but if that is, then so he actually stood behind a Trump and Vance sign. Dr. Phil, the man of total truth and no BS. If you've ever watched him, he's always calling people out for their BS. Give me a break, right? I would like him to have 45 on his show and then actually see what he says to him. So now there's now I don't trust any, no way. You can't trust, I'd be even surprised if his show's on. Who's watching that? Well, I don't know. It's crazy, right? What do you guys think about that? Here's a person who is a psychologist, and he supposedly called, and then then they're on Fox News. Dr. Phil says Trump is not a bully. I'm an expert in bullying. Oh my God. That's Fox News, so who knows, Again, we just have to take that with a grain of salt. Dr. Phil does not endorse Trump, says he spoke at a Trump rally. Okay, this was 2 days ago, so he's backtracking. Let's see what this one says. So Dr. Phil does not endorse Trump, says he spoke at a Trump rally in act of rebellion against Kamala Harris for allegedly snubbing him. I'm sorry, that is ridiculous. So that's another. You can't speak at a rally and then say you don't endorse him. That's impossible. That doesn't, those two things don't go together. So no forgiveness here, You see, he's backtracking now because he probably is not getting his views. I don't even know if his show's on anymore, but he's probably not getting views. He got a huge amount of backlash and now he's backtracking. Nope. Sorry. What do you guys think? How do you feel about that? Especially, okay, I think especially in the spirituality area that we're all in and we're talking about intuition and all that, I am 100% for forgiveness, 100%, 1,000%, because it doesn't help us individually. It doesn't help your body. It doesn't help your mental health to not forgive anything. But he's not even trying to be forgiven. He's making an excuse. He blamed it on Kamala. Did you see that? He actually blamed his endorsement of Trump on Kamala Harris. How typical. Give me a break, right? That's what he did. He blamed her instead of taking responsibility, saying, I got my feelings hurt. He blamed her. That's crazy. That's interesting, right? He is the man of taking responsibility. His whole show is about taking responsibility. It's been that way for 25 years. Taking responsibility. He and Oprah used to work together. Same with Dr. Oz and Oprah. Whatever happened to that guy? Jeez, oh Pete's. When that happened in 2016, I had lost all respect at that time. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's so bizarre, doesn't it? It's that whole alternative universe, right? It's like, what universe am I living in? Dr. Phil is the man of take ultimate responsibility for yourself and admit it when you've done wrong. And now he's backtracking. He wants to admit, oh, I didn't endorse him. I just showed up. But he's not, he's blaming Harris, which is so typical of what a way not to take responsibility, because he was snubbed. I didn't read the whole article, so I'd be curious to see what that's about. I don't even care. You were snubbed. Again, I know that's journalism and that's the way that they labeled stuff. So, if you've gotten other impressions, maybe I'm completely wrong because All I know is I remember him standing up in front of a Trump sign at the rally like he did. So, and now he's backtracking. Well, again, I'm totally into forgiveness, but he's not even taking responsibility. So, if he takes responsibility and says, "I made a huge mistake. I made a huge mistake." 45 was not somebody I should have stood up for. No, regardless, I shouldn't have stood up for him. I made a huge mistake, and this is why I shouldn't have stood up for him. But he's not doing that because he's afraid, you know? So I have respect for people who stand up. Like, I keep thinking of the owner of Netflix, I don't know if he was the CEO or is it Reed or somebody? R-E-E-D. You don't have to put in the comments because then it'll just get boring in the comments for people, but I can look it up. I have a lot of respect. That's just one example of he put money. I think he donated $8 million to the Harris campaign. That's just important to me, and I know like a lot of MAGAs apparently unsubscribed. Well, we're going to subscribe. I don't know why I made that comparison with him, but because he did. Oh, I know why. Because I feel like most people that were rich or in the public eye, who, and same thing with Bezos, like why he didn't come out officially with the Washington Post, because they were wimps. They're total wimps. They didn't want to, they didn't know what backlash they would have from 45. Well, I have huge respect. That's why I have huge respect for like the Netflix and whoever else, was like, you know what? This is bigger than my business, and it is bigger than their businesses. Hey, Jeff Bezos, this situation is bigger than your business. And you have enough money, your business can tank. I mean, I know he employs a lot of people. I get that. But, hello, this issue was way bigger than his pride and his, like, the backlash that he might experience. Maybe you wouldn't have experienced that kind of backlash if you stood up for the right thing, Oh, I'm on my soapbox today. Oh my goodness. So I don't know. I'm wondering if I should post this today or tomorrow because I'm going to be traveling tomorrow. I'm going home. I miss my hubby and I miss Lucy, my baby. She misses me too, I'm sure. She's like, where is she? I mentioned that yesterday. So I'll have to see. Maybe I'll post it, and if it doesn't go anywhere today, I'll take it down and post it tomorrow. I don't know. All right. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing Thanksgiving if you're in the States. And I don't know if I'll be able to record tomorrow. I'll try. Maybe I'll try to record something at the airport because I'm getting there early. So, all right. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Take care. Maybe I'll see you over on Blue Sky. Bye-bye.